What's up, guys? This is our second vlog. We're gonna be working on a little something called a Hemi, and this is this belongs to my boy Cam over here.
What's going on?
Cam's all about the Polo. We're slowly gonna be upgrading this. Right now it's real stock, but we got some KC lights for it. We're gonna clean up the rims, probably eventually paint them. His brakes are pretty worn out, so we're gonna be fixing those. I'll show you those in a minute.
This is my training for the NASCAR pit. And
see, the funny thing here is that Cam forgot to jack up the Durango before he took off the lug nuts.
yeah, I did forget to jack it up, didn't I? You know what? You know what they say though?
This dude really forgot. You better jack. You'll jack it up, dude. The studs are gonna break off. All right, question of the day: what's smarter, this wrench or Cam? Vote down below. Upvote if the wrench is smarter.
Upvote the wrench.
These are the KC lights we got for the Durango. We're thinking about either mounting them, you know, somewhere in the gorilla right around here, or somewhere up on here. We'll figure it out later, but just want to give you guys a quick little look at what we're doing. Here's the before of his brakes. You know, they're just standard brakes, but they're pretty worn out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's real it's real worn out. And here is the before of the side of his Durango. We're planning on painting this trim right here. That's all sun faded and worn out. These are the new rotors. As you can see, they're a lot cleaner. And then we got the new brake pads coming out right now. If Cam can figure out how to work tape.
You bitch. Shims.
Oh yeah.
Loads.
Oh yeah. Here's also a new stereo. We're thinking about trying to fit it in here. We're not sure if it's gonna fit yet, but the solution to everything is a hammer.
These are gonna be fucking hot. The devil's juice. 13/16. Oh no, that one's 3/4.
I can start cleaning this and start taping this off and start painting it if you want.
Wrong foot.
I forget. Is that
Extra hot.
Put some water on it. So what we're doing here, we're getting ready to paint this, and we're just giving it a quick wash just so the paint sticks to it the best that it can. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna start taping this off before we spray it. Start with this tape, and this is more of like a painter's tape. It does a better job of keeping paint from bleeding through underneath the tape. So I'll use this, and then once I do one lap around it with this, I'll go one more with this just to be on the safe side.
These bitches is clean.
Clean for the Hemi. We're trying to get these taillights off right now. Go ahead and tint them. These at least are just secured. Just a flathead screwdriver can pry them right off, and then it's that easy.
And this, it's gonna have a little safety retaining pin right here. Push that forward. Light pops right out.
And it's that easy. Go ahead and tint this one. So it's just 2 easy screws. Let's go ahead and get that guy loose. We're about to tint the Durango taillights, and as you can see, we only use racing cardboard because we only deal with race cars.
So, got the brake pads off again.
How different that trim makes.
Fuck, those are hot. God damn it, that hurt. Fucking burn the skin off my fingers. Here's the old ones. We finally, oh, upside down. Finally got the ones that match the right size and fit correctly. So, go ahead and put these on.
Alright, there's the outs. Alright, so to start with, we're gonna black this grill out, but I'm kind of worried about the paint sticking really well to how smooth the chrome is. So I'm gonna do like a really light first coat, kind of like dust it on there, and give it about 5 to 10 minutes to sit, and then I'll go over it with at least 2 coats, maybe 3, depending on how it looks when we do it. But we'll see how it goes. As you can see, that's definitely not going to cut it, but it's just going to, you know, keep it thin to start out with, so the paint has a good base to grab too. I cleaned it the best I could with a rag before this, but there's still probably going to be some oils and some bugs and stuff, and I don't want it to mess with the paint too much. So, coat 1. Here's coat number 2. Starting to look pretty good, as you can see.
Sometimes I just need a little love tap.
Here it is, the finished product.
You have to, if you change the brake pads, or not even that, if you take the caliper off, you have to compress these pistons right here back in to get the caliper back on the bracket. They make tools and all that for them, but if you don't have the tools, take like a steel plate, set it so it goes across both. It doesn't have to be across both really, but it just makes it easier. Get yourself a C-clamp. Go ahead and just tighten it down. It's compressed. And then flip over and do the other side. Just like that. That's all there is to it.
Here's the result of, you know, only about 25 minutes of effort. It's not that hard, and it actually looks pretty good.
Alright, so basically what's happened is Nick finished up this little black trim piece back here. Looks good. We were having problems with the rear rotors, so all we did was put on just the new brake pads for the rear, because these rotors aren't that bad. We're gonna finish up doing this last side for the brake pads and the light bar. See, we got the smoke taillights here. The trim done by Nick. The grill done by Nick. Put the license plate right there to cover that. KC light here, KC light here. We're not really too sure about the light bar yet, but we're thinking in the middle of the hood. Really, it's just still haven't decided on the color yet.
Yeah.
Most likely army green, like OD. Well, guys, this is Juice Man. I just want to let you know. That we're going on vacation here in about 2 days, so we're not gonna do the lights yet. Probably do them when we get back. We're just gonna end this vlog for now and probably make a mini series.
Like the paint and the
Essentially, we're just gonna
put broken lights.
essentially, we're just gonna put the KC lights on.